Louisiana Beer Review Special Edition, Lagunitas. 2017 one-hitter series, the Waldos Special Ale Revisited. Yes, a 2017 edition, but it's pretty much the same thing. From what I understand, 11.9% alcohol, 100 plus IBUs. I had it before once, and I liked it. What are the ingredients? Water, barley malt, hops, and yeast. Of what type? I don't know. They don't say on the website. Come on, Heineken. Step up your game. You say Heineken. Yeah, you probably read that Heineken purchased 100% of the brewing company as of 2017. They used to own 50%. I had a feeling. I said, watch, they're going to buy out the whole shebang, as people born in the 1940s like to say. All right. Well, the sun is extremely bright here at 8:30 a.m. The humidity is still relatively low, and I can see through the bottle there is sediment throughout. I mean, it's incredible. It looks like just chunks. It is the chunkiest thing. It's going to drink like a beer and eat like a meal. I bought this at Rouse's. I think it was like $1.89 for this single bottle, which to me was a good price for a beer that's getting a 96 out of 100 on rate beer. Only a 90 out of 100 for the style, which is a little odd. Beer Advocates saying 99, 98, something like that. So very high scores. Nonetheless, we're talking about, or did I get it backwards? Did I say, oh wait, you know what I think it was? Let me correct that. 96 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. The Bros say a 90. Yeah, that's it. And then on Rate Beer, 99 out of 100 and 98 out of 100 for the style. That makes more sense. So the Bros thought it was excellent, sort of, at the bottom of the excellent area. And everybody else is saying it's outstanding, nearly world class, if not world class. All right. That is orange with a kind of thin, mostly white but slightly off-white head, and yeah, powdery sediment throughout. What is this? An Imperial IPA, I suppose? Special ale. Oh, they're saying on the website, the dankiest, resinous, pothead thing, whatever. People often ask me about marijuana. What are you, and I'm just not into marijuana. I've never smoked it. I've just had no interest in it. Ask me about Blue Oyster Cult. We'll talk about that. I know a little bit more about that. I'd love to wrap myself in the... Okay. It smells danky, resinousy. Well, it's loaded with hops galore. They ought to call it hops galore. Fruity, and then there's the underlying pale malt, that white bread, You probably know the routine. Yeah, man. It's sweet. It's hoppy, oily, resiny. High, medium, nearly heavy-bodied. The alcohol, it's not showing through too much. You get an ale like this, the alcohol it's all right. You get an ale, right, and it's above 8%. 8, 9, 10, 12. Or in this case, nearly 12%. They just don't taste too alcoholic. You get a lager, get it above 8%. It just starts to become very unpleasant in my booklet. Both beers, but lager does, to me, lager does not present itself so well with a high ABV. Lager is better like at the 4.4%. Like look at Pilsner Urquell. What is it? 4.4. That can go toe to toe with like any ale. It's so luxuriously, wonderfully fantastic. But then you get these high ABV lagers. They just, I can live without them, okay? The high ABV ales, no problem. They're enjoyable. Of course, now I've had some low ABV ales, and they're nice too. But I don't know what it is. Look at this fly. This fly is like, oh, I'm smelling that dank. Yeah, I know. These kind of things attract flies because of the, the pungent aromas. Don't get on my cheese and crackers and this time white onions. Yeah, I got white onions because Matherns had them for 69 cents a pound. Then I put some Louisiana brand hot sauce. I need some food in my stomach. So it's a pretty dry finish. It's really gorgeous, enjoyable. But to me, I wouldn't go to 99 out of 100. Not to say, I'm not going to say outstanding. To me, world class would be above 100. Just in the outer realms of believability almost. And there are a few beers that hit that mark, I think. There's a code, guys. 82nd day of 2017, I believe. And I could say Heineken could put a regular date, but look at all their beers. They don't have, they just have that Julian type code. Yeah, man, Petaluma, California, and Chicago, Illinois. Nice looking label, not the greatest, but nice. And I like that paper feel, that kind of Trader Joe's type paper. Canvas or burlap paper. I know that's not paper, but you know that type of feel. It's hard to describe. See, I would put it more at like 94, 95, like just most excellent. I mean, that is not a detriment. I paid $1.99 or $1.89, one of those two prices for a most excellent beer. Okay, so no problem, no issue. I'm glad I retried it. I'm liking it. I watch some videos where people are almost like, oh, they're speechless and they, to me, like Pugsley's, what is that, 4X thing that really, we don't ever see it around here anymore. That's a more interesting beer. People say Shipyard. Heretic. I'm just telling you, that's the way I feel about it. To me, it's more interesting. It's a little odd, but it's interesting. Plus, it has a screw cap. Not that you could ever unscrew any Shipyard beer. They're so tight. You need an impact wrench to unscrew them. So, yeah, it pairs well with this. Alright, so that's my call on it. Most excellent. And I think that's a fair score. Bon temps relais. Most excellent, mid-90s type of situation. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.